Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Just know that the entire meaning of this mantra, the meaning and the essence of the mantra is changed completely. In your intellect first, it goes to the mind, it changes the behavior and attitude. Om Shanti Shanti is a vehicle that absorbs. I need not to say much, you know it. Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Bring your mind on the right hand, your mind on the left hand. Lift your both of arms, place it on your eyes, open the eyes inside. Know your experiences and bring the hands down. How are you, Brandy?
I'm pretty good. That was really steady.
Good.
And it was helpful that you gave us the reminder, the permission to like not be rote about the mantra, to let it, come up and be a little bit more natural, I guess.
Yes. And we spent a much longer time than before. And everyone appeared outside that they did very well. How are you, Stephen?
I'm good. It was a very interesting meditation. I had two distinct spaces. The right before I went into this meditation, I said to myself, "Peace and happiness is my essential nature."
Good.
And I immediately went to my heart, and I was in this place of just peace and happiness. It was this throbbing that was going on, but it wasn't painful. It was filled with joy. And then I elevated back up to my mind, and that's where I heard you, and I kept listening to the words, and then started in on like what just happened. And I said, okay, I'm letting that go. And as soon as that took place, I ended up back in my heart. And it was, it's like a kid in the playground. It was just as happy as could be, and it came back. So thank you.
Beautiful. That is a beautiful understanding. Beautiful, especially the kids and you become so natural. Everything is natural. Even your anger becomes natural. Because that anger is not coming from emotional dependence. You want to get the things done. Shout loudly, get the things done. How are you, David and Jerry?
Very good. I have to say my experience was absolutely identical to Stephen's. The only one thing different that I noticed is that every time I settled back, or I don't like to use the word settle, but went back into my heart space, I felt a physical smile come up. So I felt not a kid in a playground, but I felt as happy as Stephen in a slice shop.
That's wonderful, The inner meditative state starts manifesting in the body, into the mind, in our behavior, in our attitude. Beautiful. How are you, Jerry?
Sir, I'm good. Also, just that feeling of joy and playfulness, happy. And I noticed with the mantra, when you started the mantra, thinking about how we could just drop the mantra when it's filled its purpose. But what I noticed when we started the mantra today is it kind of fueled all of that joy and happiness and compassion. And that's what I noticed from the mantra, is that it's already there, but it just fuels it.
Fuels. That's a beautiful way. That's another good expression. That is why we say that I should become a seeker to use the mantra. Every mantra is powerful. Every mantra is powerful. When it is used, throw it. Use and throw. Teacher and these mantras are disposable, including the teachers. But it does not mean that we continue to respect, because there comes the inner transformation. But not attached. How are you, Sam? Sam has started smiling. You might be thinking one
Yeah, one will
you.
dispose you. Yeah. um, for a while, it was very peaceful. I would say my body at the beginning was feeling very heavy because of a lot of the physical. I think a lot of the physical activities I've been doing, but about halfway through it, I felt a lightness come about, and it was peaceful the whole time. But that's the experience. Is my body was heavy for part of it, and then it felt very light.
Yeah, that's a deeper experience. That's a deeper experience. I will tell you the real story. What happened in the midnight today, and how my mind responded. Yes, Christina.
That was wonderful. I had a lot of salesmen at my door and in my room, and it just startled me at one point, but that's okay. But the entire time, I felt that I was safe in my own little space.
Good.
And then once we started the mantra, that I like how Jerry said it kind of like fueled it. Every time that I hear you start the mantra, I get the chills completely, and it totally absorbs me. And then
Beautiful.
my like shield and little bubble is even more safe, and so I love it.
Yes, that is where you have to reach. One more thing. You found lot of salesmen outside knocking you to your door. We need to recognize that mind is also a salesman. See, it's all about knowledge, just an awareness. If the mind is a salesman, done. Mind, live aside. That attachment, that dependence goes away. We experience the sense of freedom. How are you, Barbara?
I am good. The meditation was very, very deep for me, and your voice and everything seemed very far away. However, maybe about 3/4 of the way through the meditation, I started feeling a very strong vibration in my left arm and part of my body. And I felt that to be a little bit disturbing, but then I got back into the meditation.
Thank God. Yeah. They come, mind come back and forth. But ultimately, when it is settled, it is wonderful. It is wonderful. How are you, Ashok, sir? Happy Diwali.
Sir, happy Diwali to you also, and all the members. Happy Diwali. So today, actually, I was in the middle of a business.
Middle of the business?
In the starting of the meditation, I was in the puja.
In the puja. Yes.
It's a family puja.
Yeah. That puja is very
But
important.
it was good and peaceful.
Good. Peace.
Thank you.
You know what happened? Let me just. Our honey. That is